side, and we have no transformer here. So from the transmission, it evacuates directly to the customers. Inside here, we have live parts, so we are not supposed to touch anything.
So when you are picking without transformer, is it safe?
It's safe. The transformer is at the transmission substation. Okay. So here, what we request from you is you don't touch anything. Then we have circuit breakers inside. There are very many circuit breakers. They will be opening, flipping and closing at any time. They open with a very loud sound. So we expect it not to run away when they open. So it's safe for us. Then
that is why it's giving safety bricks, so that we follow them.
So you don't. Then in case of fire, this is our fire center position. Move out slowly and assemble in that place. We don't need to run at a go because to avoid stampede, so we move one by one and assemble in that corner.
When there is fire, to move one by one. You must move one by one when fire is burning.
Our place of convenience
broke our phone different voltage, usable voltage. Now the other side of transmission, we are getting power from 132 kV to 33 kV, which is the usable voltage. Now the power we get from here is the line from Tororo to Mbale, Osio, Rila, and then Karuma, Kampala, which is on the national grid. So it means that currently at Mbale, we can receive power on the national grid. Give us safety when we are using our safety of persons and safety of equipment. So now we are getting power, as you said, from the transmission side, two lines, which are coming as industrial UCL1, which is here, and then industrial UCL2, which is here. Now, these two lines, they bring power from there to our distribution voltages, which is 33 kV, and currently our capacity is 25 kV, meaning that our transformer here is 50% loaded. Now, in the space of 3 years, because we commissioned this station here, we are getting power from Tororo. All our from Tororo, we have been getting issues of rain, weather, and breakdowns because of the network. But ever since we got this switching station, now we are receiving power from very close here, and our supply has greatly improved. Now, when we receive power here, we distribute it to Mbale City. We have two lines which are taking power to Gema substation, which again distributes to Mbale Hospital, to Mbale City, the one which goes to Gema and the surrounding. We also have a line, that's what we call UMEME, which is there, which is distributing power from here to Kapchora, that side of Morocco, that's Morotolot. Then we also take power to Umi, Kedia, and the surroundings. We also distribute 33. We have another line here, what we call Ikiki, which take power from here to Ikiki, that is Kamopoli, Ikiki, Ulangira, Akupata, which is here. Now, we have also another supply from our generator, because we also generate power from the city. That is sitting in hydro. We have two plants, the city 1 and city 2, making a total of 22 megawatts generation, and they bring power up here. We call it an evacuation feeder. And as of now, we are seeing that what they are generating, they are giving us on the bus is 293. 293 amps on high voltage in the 33 kV. If you change it to MVA, we are getting 16 MVA right now as we are talking. But their capacity, depending on the water levels, they are supposed to give us, as per design, 22 megawatts. Yes, so meaning that with the support of the city, it help us to improve the quality of supply, and also it can take back to the national grid, and that power be used in other areas. Now, having this capacity, it has enabled, like the industrial park here, to have, through their sales, we have been able to grow our customer base. We have been able to improve on the quality of supply within the area, which has greatly impacted on socio-economic transformation of our people in here. Yeah, thank you. We have small loads, meaning that it will be wasted. And transmitting it via a distribution line, we get so many losses. That's why we decided to construct a line which brought power to the center here and be distributed to the users.
Now the capturer power doesn't go to transmission, it comes directly. And it's distributed.
Yes, it comes here to the load center. We use some of it, and the balance goes to the transmission and distributed. Yes, the one of Mbale currently, they are evacuating on UMEME, this line here, and when you look at most of whatever is generated is used. Now the small balance, because they are generating 6.9, and the balance of it is the one which comes this side. And in a month, we are getting a balance of 1.6 gigawatt hour, which we use now within Mbale.
About Karamoja. So I know that's where the outage is affecting us more. Maybe you'll explain why that bit is. I also belong to the Government Assurance Committee. And the last time we were in the referral hospital, there were lots of issues about power, not reaching them, or inadequate to be able to run certain machines. So perhaps you'd also be able to explain. Because this Mbale referral hospital is very close, and they should be the first beneficiary. Also aware that most of the referral cases from Karamoja actually come here. So when we hear there is inadequacy in an area where we want to be able to come, then we actually expect a lot of danger. On the other part that you're not explaining about, why the explanation is northeastern and nothing about Karamoja.
Now, just to be specific in the question, let me start with the Karamoja. Karamoja is supplied, actually supply part of Karamoja, that is via Moroto Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that power there, it is via this line here, UMEME, whereby now we have a switching station at Slonko. We have the setup at Slonko, where we separated the side of Kapshora and the side of Moroto Road. Also, we put a substation at Moroto 132. We appreciate the regulator, because initially we were getting power from Kuyu. But right now we have also a transmission substation at Moroto, which has improved supply reliability within the area. So, having that in place, we expect to have a great improvement in respect to power. Now, on the side of the hospital, the two lines we talked of from here to Mbale substation. In fact, we have another substation there with the transform of 10/14. And one of the projects we are going to explain, we are actually increasing the capacity there to with another 15/20. So meaning that we've been having 14, now we're adding another 20, which will make a 34, and we add the capacity on the other substation. Now, that is where the hospital is going to be picking. And we have a project which is already in execution of creating a dedicated line. Because right now we are sharing with the city setup. So now we've designed a line which is dedicated from the substation that is direct to the hospital. Which is we expect to have completed in the first quarter. Now, how it is going to help, we are going to have a reliable supply, because we don't expect any outage there, because they are getting direct from the substation to the other side. And two, we request to the community to embrace in that we get rid of vandalism, because the only problem now will hinder us if we vandalize, because we are going to use a cable, and we are getting so many issues with cable money. So you can work with the community so that they don't vandalize the infrastructure. Actually, as a country, we should be being,
designing that one, so you know, everything. But also work with them with the power supply, with Kano and Kano have provided specific support for them. Yes. We currently also have an environmental campaign going on. Where of course we have started with our staff and our close customers. We are providing seedling to allow them to grow fruit trees.
And the reason we are here is to get our committee of environment and natural resources of Parliament, who are our supervisors at Polypolia, to know what we are doing on the ground. They are the ones who give us the money. We always report to them. We are doing this. We are establishing a substation. We are establishing a network of electricity distribution. Now, to give them confidence to give us money, they are coming out to see how we have used their money for the service of the community, delivering electricity to the communities, and also the industries which are benefiting from the electricity which we are giving to the communities. This is in view, this budgeting time, we are going to ask for money to provide better services. They need to have a basis upon which they give us the money. That's why we are with them here, accountability. And here I have the chairman of the committee, Honorable Tala, and then I also have the chair of the board of Electricity Regulatory Authority with me. You are on by.
We authorized the government to spend 3.2 billion shillings to upgrade the network within Mbale city. I think if you moved around, you've been seeing the injection of new transformers, new wires, and generally system upgrade. And this is aimed at improving reliability of power supply to the city, because this is a high demand area. As the city is growing, more power is needed. So at least we can celebrate that there has been an improvement in the network in Mbale city, and that power is now going to be more reliable. In a few months ago, we've been having shutdowns because of the upgrade. But I think, I don't know how far they have implemented, you've completed. So they've completed the investments, and now the power is going to be more reliable in Mbale city. So consumers can now celebrate that the power is going to be more reliable.
Actually, we are concerned with the referral hospital.
Yeah.
The referral hospital has had unreliable electricity supply. One of the things we are going to show to the members of Parliament is a dedicated line in the hospital, such that we don't have any unreliability of power supply in the hospital.
I like this guy.
Chairman will kindly.
I've already been introduced, but suffice it to say that my name is Dr. Mbale, the Member of Parliament for West Kudama South Constituency, Toro District, and the chairperson of the Committee on Environment and Natural Resources. The Minister gave you a very good background that as we approach the budgeting season, which is starting very soon, we need to ascertain that did the citizens get value for money, and the Parliament is an oversight institution. So our work involves checking on government. So we check on government to find out did they utilize the money we allocated for them. Like for instance, this station and the mobile the mobile transformer. So, and that is a unique kind of transformer. I think it is the only one in the whole country.
Yeah.
So if the ministry asks us for money to have a mobile transformer that can be moved from one place to another, and if they tell us now that transformer is in Mbale station, so we go and verify is the transformer actually there. has the substation been built the way it was planned? So really, these are things that you can see for yourself. And we are going to verify whether actually we have gotten value for money. And that involves going through various records to prove actually that the country got value for money. But you can see for yourself that at least there is a structure here and the transmission of power is going on. An upgrade has already been done. You see, with our old infrastructure, we incur a lot of power losses. So there is every need to upgrade the infrastructure so that we minimize losses and improve the reliability of power supply. Particularly, the minister has told you about a direct line that goes to the hospital. I think that is extremely important because if you have unreliable power going to the hospital, or in situations where we even didn't have three-phase power supply, there are machines that we could not run in certain hospitals with the single-phase power supply. So now that has been addressed.
Permanent solution.
Okay, so how are you going to operate until this mobile transformer is going to be taken in the home? So when that is done, which is
They can only do it after the permanent solution.
Actually, we are planning to get a transformer from Opio because that it will process. They are bringing a transformer from Opio to Opio. So after fixing it,
when will that be?
it's a process. So that one and the project can explain more. And
It's in operation.
before.
Another transport.
The one that is the one and number two. So those medical boards, then I supply to UMEME. So here you expect it now. Yeah. From one party to party to. When the party is done, what is going on?